My name is John Sheridan. I am a licensed lay worship leader and a member of Trinity, North Bay. If you're like me, once you have read Mary Stevenson's 1936 poem called Footprints in the Sand, a time of deep meaning would come to mind. The poem describes vividly the times we felt alone and lost, and needed to be carried to a feeling of safety. When I was young and growing up on the farm, I fondly remember 2 times that my dad had to carry me out of a situation that I found myself in. The first was when I was about 5. I had hurt my foot around a field cultivator. Actually, I think I wanted to get to my dad and he actually ran over my foot. But anyway, that's another story. Another time was the day that I learned that one leg was shorter than the other. My dad had walked over to the neighbor through a 5-acre field of wheat that was between our house and theirs. I was told to stay home, but once he was out of sight, I decided to follow. In one spot, the wheat was taller than I was. Either I was small or that was very good wheat, and I lost my way. My dad found me some time later, still walking, but in a circle, and not straight to the neighbors. In this time of finding new ways to function in just about everything that we do, I am reminded not only of that poem, Footprints in the Sand, but also of the words of Moses in Deuteronomy 1 verse 31, which says, God carried you, just as a man carries his son. That verse was said by Moses to remind the Israelites of what God had already done for them. And the same God would not leave them, but help them as they carry on to the land that he had promised them. We need to remember those times that we have been carried by God and be confident that God is with us through our current situation, and he will also be with us for future victories over situations that we find ourselves involved in.